Saturday, December 25th.
Hello, welcome to the Daily Show. I'm your host, Evan Martinez. Now, as you may have noticed, things are heating up in Elsinore. With the death of King Hamlet and Queen Gertrude remarrying to Claudius, the royal family seems to be in a tailspin. To catch us up with the heating news in Elsinore, we get our senior Elsinore correspondent, Joey Piden.
Hello, Evan. Joey here in Elsinore, and we have breaking news. We have just heard from our spiritual advisor that the death of King Hamlet was caused by poisoning to the ear. King Hamlet, his son, has also been walking around and mumbling, and we think that the death might have been caused by someone else in the royal family. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Joey. Always a delight having you. Now, for our first guest of the evening, we have the lovely, the beautiful Queen Gertrude. Now, with everything heating up in Elsinore, the death of your beloved husband, I hear you haven't had a hard time moving on. Can you address those whispering?
Well, I'm doing just fine, but Hamlet's always been a little funny whenever I try and hook up with members of his father's family.
Man, I wonder why.
Boys.
You talk about Hamlet, but how is that affecting him? Is it affecting his love life?
Well, I think Hamlet's doing fine, but Ophelia seems to be drowning in his love.
Oh, wow. Cut it. Now, thank you for joining us tonight, Queen. I hope you have a lovely evening and a safe trip back to Elsinore.
Oh, you too, dear.
Oh, thank you. Now, today, you've heard from our senior correspondent, Joey Piden. You've heard from the lovely Queen Gertrude, but now it's time to welcome the King Claudius. Thank you so much. Thank you, King.
Always
Troy.
pleasure.
Thank you. Now, King, as you may have noticed, there are rumors going around in Elsinore, that you and your brother have always had a poisonous relationship.
Of course not.
Okay.
I love the man, dearly. Love him dearly.
Now, we all know that it's been rough for the royal family. Are you concerned with how Prince Hamlet is taking it?
I thought about addressing this with him directly, but I thought talking to his friends, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, would be a better option. They're marvelous young chaps. I'm sure they have a bright future ahead of them.
That's great. Now, Claudius, can you tell us about your friend Polonius? I heard he's been hiding lately.
Well, yes, Polonius is a dear friend, but he only talks at the tip of the sword.
Wow. Great. Well, thank you for making the time to come on our show. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you. Welcome back to the Daily Show. Now, we've heard from Queen Gertrude, King Claudius, but now it's time for an extra special guest. Please welcome Yorick. Hello, Yorick. You always know how to lift up a studio. Okay. How do you see things playing out at Elsinore?
I could never predict the future, but I'll take a stab at it. I see things being very gray for them. I've never looked into the eyes of death, but it seems that Hamlet may have.
Great. Thank you for showing up today. I know you have a really busy schedule. So long from me and York. Thank you for watching The Daily Show today. you've heard from the King, the Queen, Yorick, and our senior correspondent, Joey Pyden. As you can see, things are heating up in Elsinore. Well, signing off for today, I'm Evan Martinez, and this is The Daily Show.